Alright, this is our spot. We've got the beach down there's the old piles from the old Eucla jetty right there. There's the Southern Ocean, I'm guessing. Alright, this will do for a camp. Good. Yeah. Alright, let's get the lamb roast on.
Yes.
So this is the old Eucla jetty, and that's looking towards South Australia there. I think this South Australia is probably what the furthest vision you can see there, and that's the start of the cliffs, the Great Australian Bight. So we'll be seeing a bit of them over the next few days. But yeah, it's a good spot. We let the tyres down to come in. You probably have to let them down, I'd say, for the first few dunes, but after that it's easy going. Getting in here. Alright, roast is on. Roast lamb is on.
Yes.
Show us the lamb.
Only just gone in.
Oh, yeah. Alright, keep an eye on that. And we've got a fire to keep us warm, so gotta be careful. These roots on the ground, they want to trip you over. We tripped over about 3 times. That camp was good.
Yeah, it was great to have it all to ourselves.
I was hoping to get a line in the water, but it was too windy to get a car. Cast it out. And the tide was a bit wrong, so next spot maybe we'll get a fish.
It's a tight little track.
This way into South Australia, so coming back into WA you have to pass quarantine in this shed, but going through you don't have any quarantine till you get to Ceduna, which is like 500 k's.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, does it?
No requirement to stop here. Observe the time.
See you, WA.
See you, WA.
Probably not next year, but maybe the year after.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
In South Australia.
Bring on the oysters.
Yeah.
The whiting.
Whiting, crabs.
The crabs.
Or roadhouse.
Goes in.
Alright. I'm going to check about the missing doggy.
Yeah.
So is it Scott's Bay? Scott's Point?
Scott's Bay, I think.
Alright. Let's pass through Karabi. We're going to Scott's Bay, I think.
I like that
side of it. We're going to check it out, but hoping to get some fishing in, but the weather does not sound good.
No.
It's blowing 35 kilometres an hour today, so we'll see what it's like when we get there. Running very low on water, so we're sort of it's not really that nice to stay. We might head around to Fowlers Bay, camp at the campsite there. We'll have running water, and this is the coast.
It doesn't look that windy here.
No.
But don't speak too soon.
Yeah, once we hit the water.
Fowlers.
Mexican Hat, Scott Bay, Fowlers Bay. This is the conservation. So Mexican Hat 4.5, that's the road going
so
in.
we've still got 10 k's to go.
And then 10 k's into Scott Bay, yeah.
Oh.
Alright. See how we look. We've got there's a gate this way. Rabi 23. Alright. Scott Bay. Mexican Hat. Interesting bit of countryside. It's the Fowlers Bay Conservation Park. Alright, stop looking, there it is. Mexican Hat. Straight ahead. Okay. This isn't where we're going to camp, we're just going to stop and check out the information board. There's trucks heading up into the dunes there as well. Alright, to the next site. Beautiful bit of coast though. drive in is spectacular.
Wow, it's so beautiful. I've got a video of it as
Yeah,
well.
this is so nice. So this is one of the gems we missed last time we came because the weather was so foul at Fowlers Bay, remember?
Yeah.
It was shocking. So we just opted to head west.
I mean, it was an effort just to walk along the beach. Too big for mice.
Bowl or something. So Shaz just reading in the notes on the campsite that it's a really big mice population.
Full of mice.
Full of mice, yeah.
So be very careful because I don't like having mice in the truck.
There's a bit of camp. So I neglected to video the only boggy bit I think on the whole track, and that was about halfway along. There was a bit of a boggy ridge which was fairly boggy, fairly soft. I was focusing more on driving than filming, but that's it. The rest of the track is just corrugated, sort of limestone. So we've got Scott Bay Campground. Someone's 5 kilometres. You get down on the beach there.
It's a landing.
It's like a landing with a camper on the back there. Oh yeah, so the campground's in behind the dunes, so it'll be well protected. The beach looks amazing. And have we got it all to ourselves? This is pretty good. Scott Bay. So we've got a beach here. I think that beach, you can take that all the way around and then through those dunes over there. That'll take you back through to Fowlers Bay. And we've got a pretty good protection from the wind. We've got a sand dune right in front of us. So I might actually get some fishing in here close in if the tide comes up a bit. It's cold.
Not too bad.
Oh, if you get out of the wind, it's perfect. Stand up there.
It's good here.
I don't think I could cast a line out there every time. I reckon the wind's way too strong just around the corner there. So anyway, let's just see what happens. Scott's Bay. It's beauty. That's low tide there now. Sand's white. That wind has been unrelenting though all night. We just got buffeted. This is Fowlers Bay. This is not far from where we were before in Scott's Bay. Scott's Bay is just over those sand dunes. And you've got to drive across mud flats to get into it, so we opted to take the chicken track, which took us out of our way by about 10 k's. But we didn't have to drive through the mud flats, which you're as heavy as we are. Yes, it is.
They showed you a photo at the beginning of the track of a truck bombed.
Yeah, truck was like ours. So I thought, yeah, nah. We drove halfway out, then we saw the real treacherous looking bit, which was right out in the middle of the mud flat. We thought, yeah, nah, we're going to go around. The other way would have been along the beach, but that's got to go over these dunes in front of us. Which probably would have been alright, but I'm not sure. But it comes down, look at the track where it comes down, it's quite steep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fowlers Bay. So this is Fowlers Bay, jetty, and we were camped at Scott's Bay, which is on the other side of those sand dunes. That's where we were yesterday on the beach. There's a caravan park here. It's a pretty good caravan. It's cheap, $25 a night, but no power, was it?
No power, no water hookup.
Yeah, because they run on generator and they just rely on a bore here, so there's
There
not...
is power though. There's
Yeah.
$35 power to buy.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh, tighten it up a bit. Shaz has got a squid. It's quite a big one. Yep, get it up on the jetty. Go. What she doesn't get you. A good sized squid, that one.
Look at the colour of it.
Yeah. It is a beauty.
Don't point him at me.
Mm-hmm. Can we get that off him?
I thought I had weed.
Yeah, that's what they feel like. That's dinner right there, that one. Good one, Shaz. Get the jig out of him.
How?
Just pull it out of him.
What if he squirts on me?
Right. There you go. All right. Squid are officially on. Okay, so this is the big test for the new companion hot cooker. We've got the deep fried. We've got a pot going full of oil. Got the squid chopped in the ring. Shaz has put a bit of flour on some of the.
Just seasoned flour.
Just,
Cook it really quick.
Yep. So the big test. Let's see how this all comes out. Oh, well, that seems to be working. We've got a bit of sizzle going on there, and the first batch looks okay. So on track. Don't need long. Striping.
We've got some pretty good stripes on there from.
Yeah. That was from Eucla. There's that one bush there.
Feel like we come home.
Yeah, feels good here. We're going to get the boat in the water. Okay, this setup is quite good. It looks clear. And our biggest tide is probably going to be not much beyond that high tide mark you can see right there. So we're well and really above the high tide mark up here. And all right, we're going to set up, get the boat out. Good. Got a bit of wind coming from the northwest, which I don't know what that'll do to us. Might be direct wind on the truck here, but we're all loaded up. The boat has life jackets, flares, esky, drinks, bait. Exciting. Wonderful.